Good chip.
What's going on, guys? Divide here. Nope, I am not the raccoon. I'm actually trying to go up to you guys. Just give me a sec. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Oh, hello there. And today we're gonna be reviewing the Alex Mobs add-on. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so before we start this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Alright, Alex Mobs add-ons. Alex Mobs add-on? Okay, anyway, so this add-on is fairly new and there isn't much implementation, but there are lots of mobs. So yeah, why don't we start with the first one, the raccoon. Now the raccoon doesn't seem to want to move. I'm not sure why, but they just have this thing. They're just still. I don't know why, but that's the case. Anyways, let's head on to the next mob. Okay, so first off, we have the Warp Moscow. Now there is a new update to this version, but the author didn't seem to want to release it. But this is what the Warp Moscow does. It attacks anything. So I'm just gonna place another mob. This is the Talos, and you know, the Moscow seems to want to attack every single mob it sees. But yeah, this is the other mob, the Talos, I don't know. But you know, let's just wait for them to fight each other. Okay, it's finally dead, so let's move on to the next mob. The next mob is a Tusklin. So this is how a Tusklin looks like. It's basically the Piglin version, except it's in the overworld, and it seems to look like a Piglin, but with tusks. Next mob will be the Anaconda. So it's what you guessed it to be. It's an anaconda, it's a snake, and it doesn't really have an animation, so yeah, that's it for the anaconda. Okay, so next up is the Leviathan. Now there are, I believe, two kinds of Leviathan, a black one and another colored one, but these are, I think they are found in caves if they are to be implemented. But you know, it looks like a dinosaur, and I haven't really seen any mob that looks like this in the Java version of Alex Mobs. So you know, you can comment down below if it actually exists or not. Next up we have is our Bison Snowy. So there are two versions of the Bison. There is a snowy version and a non-snowy version, and it's basically the same as the Tusklin. It's a bison, and that's really it. Look at the animation though, it does seem to have problems. So yeah, next up we have the very famous Guster. So this dude has three versions, I think. There's a red Disguster and a Soul Guster, which you saw in the cinematic. And these guys in the Java version actually have a really cool animation. So yeah, you know, maybe we can see that here soon. Next up, we have our Grizzly Bear. Now there is a baby version of this, as you saw in the cinematic, and it kind of has wonky textures at the moment, but it's pretty solid. And I think it attacks players, so be careful. Okay, so next up we have the Elephant Tusk. It's basically an elephant, and it's pretty big, as you can see. This is the size comparison. And look at that, the animation really for walking is kind of messed up for all the animals. So if you are planning to download the mod, you know, just make sure you know what you're getting into. But go on and support the creator, because we're gonna keep killing them until we finish this. Next up, we have the Straddler. Now the Straddler is kind of like, what they call them? The Striders. But they're Straddlers. Okay, so anyways, next up we have the Ender Grade. Now, I think this is in the PC version of Alex Mobs. At least some type of Ender something. Alright, so next up we have the Drop Bear. One of the things I believe that does come from Alex Mobs. And it doesn't have an animation right now. I think this guy kills you, but let's check how much health it has. Pretty little, so you're pretty safe there. Next up we have the Cave Centipede, and it's your worst nightmare. It looks like an overgrown cockroach. Next up we have the Crimson Mosquito. So this guy in the Java version actually flies around and tries to kill you. So, beware of the mosquito. Okay, next up is one of the most interesting ones. It's actually the Bufungus. Bufungus? Bun fungus. So these guys fight each other for some reason, and they look really. I think they're the most polished mob in this add-on. The bungi. What is it? The bun fungus. And as you can see, we have a winner. Right, so we're finally closing up in the last land animal. So our bone serpent, as you can see, this does exist in the Alex mobs of the Java version. And it looks pretty cool. Let's see the orca. So this is how the orca looks like. It's pretty small and it looks like an orca. I was expecting it to be bigger, so it's kind of a bummer. And yeah, the next one, which is the whale. Now the whale is pretty big, as you can see. And this is the last mob for the Alex mob, so yeah, that's basically it for the Alex mobs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you are a mod creator or an add-on creator or shader creator, you can message me or email me. And yeah, see you guys next time. Goodbye. Peace. By the way, the raccoon is still behind you. Hello.